So
Okay,
does that mean with that analogy, do you mean since cells need to blow through to get to where they are, there's not enough projection to get where it needs to go? Is that what you're saying?
it's more like the connection, like when your internet is not connecting, it's a good mirror of what scarcity is about. The
Mm,
connection
got
is
it.
not passing, right? And that's
Yeah,
why
not receiving the divine impulse.
beautiful. And that's what is so tremendous about living in the digital age, that we get to have a mirror, a very clear mirror for light expression. It's instantaneous, like you send a text and boom, it's at the exact same moment. There's no matter to matter. It's going to take time to create this. It's not like snail mail at all by a, long stretch, literally. So that expression of light is allowing us to relate more to the dimension of the soul. Okay? So, Sarah, if you would keep going.
Across planes of consciousness, we have to live with the paradox that opposite things can be simultaneously true, Ram Dass. What part of the physical plane am I overly attached to and or dismissive of?
And as a reminder, you're doing this work for all of us. So,
Okay. What part of the physical plane am I overly attached to and or dismissive of?
yeah.
Hmm. I'm not sure how to answer that question.
Well, is it your wardrobe? Is it your library? Is it your bank account? Is it your children, your family? What part of the physical world? What's on the physical plane that you can't give up?
Hmm.
It's food.
It's probably something around the house. Uh, but like what? Things being somewhat in order. Like certain things to be done a certain way. Like, I don't know if you call that obsessive compulsion, but like those things are important to me, like a certain amount of order in the house. I'm attached to that.
Right? Very good. So you want an ordered and clean house, and
Mm-hmm.
that's your attachment.
Mm-hmm.
That's at this moment, that's the biggest attachment that you're aware of.
Yeah, and I know that that's weird. Yeah.
Not judging.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to number 2.
Do I tend to give my power away to money, to my body, to the environment, to someone I view as an authority?
When did you last leak power?
I think I leaked power this morning on a phone call, a Zoom call that I did. I really tend to want to attend to other people maybe before I attend to myself. So I tend to give my authority over to other people under the auspices of kindness, which
Okay, so
which
you
isn't,
pretend to be kind, to take care of other people, because that's a kind thing to do. But in reality, you're not taking care of yourself.
yes.
Okay. And what do you want from the people that you're taking care of? What do you need from them?
Okay, this is so codependent, but I'm wanting them to feel seen and heard.
And if they were feeling seen and heard, then that would not give you, Sarah.
It would give me, it would give me something in my heart, like, or my stomach, that where I would feel like I've done good.
Got it. So it would erase the feeling that I'm not good enough. So what you're doing is you're resisting the feeling not good enough by overgiving of
Yes,
yourself.
yes,
So what you want is really a sense of being enough.
yes,
And you're trying to get it from people out there. If only I take care of them splendidly, then they will make me feel like I am enough. Like that would make me feel like I am enough.
something like that. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. So now tie that to the order compulsion. How does that work?
Mm.
Are you attached to a place clean and ordered as a way to balance out the voice that says, I'm not enough?
I don't know what it is, but it's like when I see dust bunnies in the house, which they collect every week, um, I don't think of it that I'm not enough, but it's like I put that as a priority, rather than doing maybe some other things that would help me in the long run that would be better. But I also, I don't have allergies anymore because I do make sure that everything is like clean.
Okay, so an unclean environment gives me allergy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like dogs are dangerous. Can you see that?
Right.
So could it be that allergies are what is creating the need for a clean environment? Could it be the opposite? So for me to be healthy, I need to make sure that my environment is clean and ordered.
Yeah.
And then I can allow myself to be healthy.
Well, I had allergies as a kid and I didn't know, well, we also had a cat. Um, so it wasn't until I went to college and I didn't have a cat where I was like, oh, I can make a difference. I can.
I
Okay.
understand all you said.
Okay.
The only thing I'm attempting to convey is that it's exactly what this is, right here.
I'm entrapped in the house cleaning.
For example, it is this belief in separation that now creates my personal reality. It is because I was allergic to a cat that I started to believe that cats are creating allergy. That's the exact same thing.
Okay.
Okay. So, because I use my senses to observe and determine a physical reality, I begin to believe that I am the body, a body that is separate from everything in its environment.
Mm.
Okay. And now, second paragraph, that I have efficiently trapped myself into the rigidity of the 3D world. I obsess on past memory. You know, when I was a child, I became aware that I had an allergy to cats.
Mm.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're like exactly what you read.
Okay.
I become a materialist because I look through the eye of the past. And I'm a slave to a body living in a given environment in a certain time.
Okay.
Okay. And that does not mean there's nothing wrong in
Right. It's just
in-
understanding why I have
it,
it set up, why I set it up this way.
exactly. Exactly. Meanwhile, what experiences, Sarah, do you have of other planes of reality?
I'm not sure exactly how to answer that either, but I mean, when I am in Mexico, we have somebody who comes and cleans the house.
Okay,
And so it's lovely.
I understand. But have you ever, I don't know, do plant medicine and went through a portal where
Hmm.
things were completely different?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another plane of reality. And
Okay.
in that other plane of reality, it is likely that there are no allergies.
Right. It's not even a second thought about allergies.
Exactly. There you go. When you're in Mexico, you found a fix to the allergy. Somebody does it for me. I don't need to do it. I have hired a help to help me with my allergy. Other planes of reality is completely dropping the knowing that I am allergic to something.
Right. But when I in my house, I'm not thinking that it's an allergy. That's in the subconscious. I'm
Right.
just wanting to keep the house straight.
So you're saying that you have absolutely no agenda in your keeping your house straight. No health agenda, no thought of this is going to take the allergies out. None of that. You're just doing it for the sake of it and for the pleasure of it.
No, I think it's more like since I know that each week the by doing nothing something gathers that
Wait,
if I can do it a little bit at a time, then it's no big deal and I can live through it.
I
I mean,
understand. You
yeah,
found a way to cope
yeah,
with what you are dealt with, but
right.
it's a coping mechanism which is different than going to a different dimension.
That's true.
Okay, that's what we're looking at.
Okay.
Okay. And thank you so much for being so gracious in this exploration that can be touchy-feely.
Okay.
Yeah, you are the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Truth is, we are all the best, but in this moment,
There's only one of us. Yeah.
yes, exactly.